What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. Our brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away, burn away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Hello, hello. Welcome to Contender Finals. Welcome EQZ.
Hello, hello, everybody. Welcome to highly anticipated contender finals for season 16.
Hmm.
We got Wet versus UPS, Storm versus Foe Fighters.
Looks like we're already getting to map ban. So Mirage being banned first. Thoughts on that, EQZ?
Yeah, no surprise. I know a lot of these players, so Mason and company, I know they don't like Mirage, so and I played them against in the semis and they also banned it. So no
Mhm.
surprise that they're gonna ban that. I'm curious to see what Wet will ban though.
Yeah, for sure. What didn't really have much of a challenge put up in their semifinal match, so I think they're rather confident right now. I think UPS are probably the underdogs of this match. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I would say Wet even has maybe more of a they could probably play on more maps than UPS, but I could be wrong about that. It really just depends on like I know Ancient is gonna be UPS's pick for sure.
Yeah, we'll see what ban, but it looks like in time. While they're taking their time, deciding, you want to introduce the storylines for us, or tell us how we got here?
Uh yeah, sure, yeah. First off with Storm, they had a pretty they weren't the first seed and they had to go through the first seed in AVI, which they beat in the semifinals, but their path to the finals, they beat AG the first round, and then they beat who was it? Deadbeats, I believe, the second round, and then they finally had to beat AVI in order to get to the finals, which was a lot of people would say maybe a huge upset in the story that AVI was the first seed and dominated all season, but Wet being more the underdog in that game and ended up taking them only 2 maps as well, by the way. So pretty big win for them. And on the other side, UPS and another like they had to go through a lot of good teams as well. They beat Nan, who was a restructured roster towards the end in playoffs, and then they had to beat H4K, who were also the second seed, and a really good game for them. And then they beat us in the semis, unfortunately. In ACA, so they've gone through some pretty good teams as well. I think UPS has, in a way, they've faced some tougher teams besides like AVI and Wet, but overall, I think UPS has had a harder road to the finals.
Yeah, for sure. We talked about, like you said, the AVI matchup was probably, I don't know, some people called it, the match of the season, honestly. But like we talked about, it was quite an upset and not really competitive in both ways. So, we're really impressed. Their best player in Midas wasn't really, looking hot on Nuke, and I don't know, Mr. Lasagna putting on a world class performance on there. So, I think you just got so many players that can wake up and say that Storm
Yep.
do ban Dust. So
Yeah, this was actually looking at their map bans. This was expected from Storm. It was either Dust or Ancient, but they prefer to ban Dust, and so this is when I do think UPS will pick their. I like to call it their bread and butter map in Ancient, which I think Wet have a good chance of taking them and beating them on there. But it's always hard to see. And yeah, as you see there, Foe Fighters picking Ancient for the first map, and we're gonna have to see what Storm picks next.
yeah, like you said, UPS bread and butter and Storm pick Nuke. Um, we talked about. I talked about, that being their second map of their semifinal match, which you said was quite a stomp. So I'm confident in that. PS banning Train, no Train in finals here.
Yeah, that's a pretty good ban, I guess. I think Storm played Train against AVI and they beat them pretty good as well. So they don't want to take a chance to have that map go to third. I think it goes Anubis here. I could be wrong though. I wouldn't be surprised if Storm wants to take it to Inferno, especially after they beat us on Inferno. Maybe have some film on there.
Yeah, UPS only have one match currently on for now. It is a win, but it looks like Storm decided to go to Anubis. So, um, I mean, classic old Anubis for both teams. I mean,
Yeah. Anubis was going to be, if it goes to the third map, it's going to be a banger map for sure. I feel like both teams are. I know Mason and UPS, they really love Anubis, and over at Storm, KG, and them, I don't doubt that they don't. They love. They don't hate the map for sure, and I think they have played it a lot in the playoffs as well. So they're definitely more comfortable. I think Inferno would have been a little bit more of a shakeup maybe for them, but they decided to go with the safer option. But we're gonna have to see if it does go to 3 maps.
yeah, I mean, Storm 2-0 in playoffs. I mean, they played it in their quarterfinal and semi. No, they're from round 16 and quarterfinal match. 2-0 on the map. I mean,
Yep.
so each team pretty
Yep.
good on that map. But I mean, looking now on the first map, Ancient UPS is currently 6-0, I believe, on that map. So 100% win rate. I mean, he said bread and butter. So
Yeah. I mean, my team played them in the regular season on Ancient. They beat us and then beat us again in playoffs. So it's definitely their strongest map, and I think Mason is like the biggest factor on that map, especially with Yop and getting into positions that you don't really expect him to be, and he ends up being there with an op and getting 1 or 2 kills.
yeah, I mean, for sure. Ancient strong op map. Talked about Mason. I mean, Mason has the highest for first engagement stats. So he's always taking that first fight. So quite a big impact. So we'll see how much they can rely on him. But you said on the other side, on Wet, they have Midas. I mean, MVP contender, right there.
Mm.
Slowly carrying some games early on, but I mean, the team has just gained form from now on. Um, they have 3 players above a 1.1 rating. So I mean, all monsters in their own respective lane.
Yeah, it really is. I feel like it really is going to be a an Opper battle, and Midas versus Mason. It's gonna be a good one to watch, and I also just really like that both of these teams are just so good overall. Like overall, any player can really take over the game and come out and just frag out. And so it's gonna be a good one to see who, especially Holy Cow, who has been in the finals before, is looking to repeat after winning Prospect last season. And Pivo on Wet, I believe he was on the team that won in season 14 for Prospect. I could be wrong about that one, but two very so they both have a player that's been in the finals, has experience. Slug as well. He subbed in for finals last season. So it is definitely going to be a very, very good match, I think. A good series.
Yeah, I mean, said should be a really great series. I mean, Clash of Titans, honestly. I mean, UPS have been what's it called, from the beginning, quite a force to be reckoned with. Wet from the beginning on, they were, they weren't as high key, like going out
Yeah.
swinging. But I mean, as the season built on, they just gained better and better form, and I think this is the peak what we have right now. So
Yeah.
uh,
I mean,
yeah,
what's really impressed me about UPS as well is like from the beginning they started really good, and there was a point in the season where they lost like I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 games, in a good manner of games, but and then they came to playoffs and pretty much like forgot about all those losses and really just took over and really really show that they are here and they're deserving of the final. And Wet as well, I think they've been pretty dominant. There was a couple of games where they didn't have their full squad, which hurt them a bit. I think they did lose like 1 or 2 games because of that. So their record in the regular season probably could have been better when they have a full team. Um, but yeah, like you said, it's just like Clash of the Titans type of thing. It's just going to be two really good teams and a little history on these franchises. At least UPS has won in every single tier except for Contender. So this is really, not only for themselves but for the franchise itself. And I remember last season UPS Contender team, they also went to the finals. They ended up losing. So this series could be an opportunity for them to, break that curse and finally get a trophy for UPS Contender. And on the other side of things, Wet, this is they have won 2 previous Contender trophy. So this is the opportunity to get that third one for the franchise. So it's going to be a good one.
Yeah, you said quite a lot going on for both franchises. I mean, I believe UPS also has a premier team that's gonna challenge for a championship, right?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So one of two chances that UPS has to take trophies this season. So big game on the line. And
Yeah. No.
see, get into soon.
Yeah. UPS, when we went against them in the semis, they took a while to ready up. So maybe that's happening again. I wouldn't doubt
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
And
let's
just
take a
to
look.
go off,
Oh
oh,
yeah, go for it.
sorry.
No, go for it. Go for it. Go
No,
for
I
it.
was just gonna say, just to go off some of the stats here. Right now, Midas leads his team with the 1.24 rating, and then on the other side, UPS is Next Gen Mason leading with a 1.15. So, as we said previously, like, is this going to be the two operas battling it out? As you said earlier, Midas didn't have the best series against AVI, which I think is crazy that they still ended up 2-0ing them. So, if Midas ends up getting form here again, it's going to be like, I feel like it's really going to be like a back and forth between him and Mason, especially with the op. But some other players I'm looking forward to seeing is Mr. Lasagna as well. He had himself a series against AVI, and he's actually their IGL, which makes it even more impressive. And then
Yeah.
on the other side, UPS, I'm looking for Barricade. I believe he is a rookie this season, and so it's going to be very interesting to see how he deals with this finals. Because I think everyone else on both of these teams, actually, I think Midas is a rookie as well, so that's good. That could be interesting for him. I'm sure he'll probably be a little bit nervous, but you know, good team talk, another game for them. As long as he doesn't really get into his head, I think he can do good. But so yeah, both teams do have a rookie, so that'll be something interesting to watch.
I mean, talking about what I mean, I think an underrated player for them is KG. I mean, we always talk about
Yep.
Midas being up top, but I mean, KG always puts up above it like a 1.05 rating like almost every game. So consistent player. I mean, he's a support player as well. So I mean, said unspoken hero honestly in wet,
Yep.
and looks like we're gonna get straight into
Here we go.
ancient. So
First map.
took long. But I mean, pulling out the dualies here first round for Mr. Lasagna. I go off that first, but that game he had on Nuke. But it looks like UPS are gonna go for a fast B play. Looking to split 2 up cave, 2 ramp. Mason just walking up slowly. Storm playing quite reserved on side. Just Lasagna backside with the dualies here. UPS gathered the space up cave. Ramp player getting ready to push up, and so they're able to slug catches one in red. He plays back, taking this fight, but on site Mason takes one, Cal takes the other, and they have full sight. It's a 35 retake for wet now.
So it's gonna be a tough little retake here, but let's see if they can do it.
Pivotal looking to get something here, not able to. Midas getting one, getting two. Has to be a life round from Midas here. 5 kills needed. UPS playing back, and Midas looking for a kit here. Has one. Start getting kills here. Damage taken sight. Mason confirms it, and yeah, first round UPS.
Yeah, good round from UPS overall. Just like overwhelmed them on the B site. I was surprised that Wet didn't look for any info there. Maybe even Cave just like jiggle peek it a little bit just to get that quick info. And Mason recently, I mean, throughout the whole season, UPS have been pretty bad on pistol rounds, but in these playoffs, they seem to have fixed it and they get their first one on the board.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I find it a little interesting, especially with the dualies. I thought you would play on, in cave. I mean, that's where you're powerful at, but
Yeah,
it's gonna be a safe round from Storm here. So you can do with the USBs. double stack cave now with them, but UPS just run out mid.
Yeah, good old B stack. Midas is a lone wolf here in Donut.
What can he do? Not much with the USP, but
Yeah.
4v5 now, and we'll just get the USP, so shouldn't be much to write home about. Gonna go down. Oh, Mason farming some kills mid.
Yeah, Mason wants
Pulls out the
the
Glock.
kills.
Oh, he might fall to this guy. Oh, it's Slug. Oh, yeah. I mean, other teammates fall. It's just Slug versus Mason down mid. Oh, 9 HP.
See if Slug can get some consolation points
Needs
here.
his teammates help him. Not enough. He dies. It's crazy. Calls a teammate and still dies. I mean, good second round
But
from
Mason
UPS.
goes for the, I think he's gonna go for the op here right away, though. I wouldn't be surprised.
No, I mean, goes for the
Okay.
like 10. Ooh. They're looking for a fast B push here. Or mid, possibly.
Yeah, good. I mean, good start. We're gonna have to see now. The CTs have some rifles here, so if they can get this round off, it'd be pretty big for them.
Yeah, I mean, Slug looking to take space mid off the elbow smoke. I'm gonna jump up. Doesn't see anything. UPS play quietly up A main, looking to play contact. 2 players are in donut, so should be able to contest this push out. While Cherry's over here lurking on B, just making some noise. Molly going out, waits out of smoke, shooting, but still 3 players towards donut. Just quite patient. Just Cherry over here, you know. Oh, well, they go out. I mean, backside player mollied out. Spence burns him alive. Other player found it in donut, and they have full sight. It's a 3v5 for what now?
Yeah, I'd probably just call a save here. Save the rifles, M4, the A4 and the A1. And just overall, I mean, it seems like UPS is just playing very together and just executing at the same time and overwhelming the CTs on the bomb site. So they're doing a pretty good job at picking a site and going for it and taking it, which is very good for them. And very good start, 3-0 here.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, I mean, Cherry on the other side just making noise. Oh, and they catches Lasagna in the corner. And I mean, they just don't get much information. I mean, they go mid, and UPS doesn't give anything either there. So, I mean, it's just really hard on what side, and I mean, Midas just gets flushed out backside, and how much you can do on donut. So, said great 3 rounds from UPS.
And honestly, that wasn't a bad round from Wet. Like, they took mid, which I think on this map is one of the most important aspects as a CT, like to get control of mid, and they just weren't able to hold the site down is really what it came down to.
Looks like they'll be forcing opportunities into this. I mean, not really forcing. They'll have money for next round, but UPS gonna split B here. Barricade close. Lasagna not able to get one. Barricade entries. Backside low. It gets a second entry. One more player here on site. KG gets one, but hit it out instantly, and it's 2v4 now. Pivotal looking for backside player.
Ooh.
Catches long player. One more player here is low.
That would have been a huge kill.
Yeah, I mean, 2 players low on UPS side. This isn't impossible for Midas.
Yeah, his gun might stop him though. He's only got a swag 7.
It's just burning live. But like you said, players are low, but still coming out. I think it's like Midas just waving the flag. I mean,
Get this kill right here on holy cow.
play exits.
Yeah.
Reveals position. Oh, they're getting hungry. Oh,
Oh, team kill though.
Yeah.
And Mason, I know, is going to be talking about that one later on after this match.
Yeah. I mean, Midas gets hits at the end, honestly. I mean,
Yeah. But there you have it, 4-0, a very good start, and we got Mason on the op already, so they're looking very strong. Like I said, UPS on Ancient, they're very strong, I'm not gonna lie, and we're gonna have to see how Wet adjusts to them.
yeah. I mean, like I said, 4-0 now. Another buy from Wet. I mean, if they lose this round, they're gonna be another save round. But Mason, I think it's his hands in the top. I mean, I like this change from Wet. I mean, throwing this aggressive.
Yep. It's a pretty powerful smoke.
Yeah, and I mean, UPS just respect it, so.
Yeah.
And they take mid as well, so yeah.
Yeah. Again, here they're getting mid control. It's just making sure they can hold the site as they look to creep up towards A, but they're kind of hesitant. They're trying to figure out what's the best possible solution here.
Yeah, it looks like they might go for a late mid pick here. Cherry getting ready to spot here. I mean, doesn't see anyone. Slowly position, but
Slug here is in a very good position.
Slug get more than one, and can't even get his. Holy cow! Takes him down. KG chip damage done, but player falls. Midas gets one. And banana, not banana, donut, and Cherry gets a trade onto Pivo. Able to find one, and it's a 2v3 and retake now. Ben's taking heavy damage. KG, let's get active here.
Oh, this is great. Yep.
KG gets a plant in Cherry, but still a 2v2. Spence is low. Big box. Mason catches Lasagna off. KG 1v2. Player is low. Big box. Trying to catch someone off, but doesn't look like he knows. And Mason catches KG off transition, and I mean the op coming to play.
Yeah, I mean that like I said before the game, it's going to be a big factor, and I'm really wanting to see Midas pull the op yet, but their economy is not allowing them to. And again, another good round from UPS. Just like, you know, they took the B, they saw the B smoke, and they went towards A, and then they took late mid, which was just a good call, and then they ended up splitting A, which is, I mean, they're just like drawing out a lot of the CTs and getting their kills, which is, you know, kudos to them.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just on Wet not really getting these kills. I mean, they should. I mean, Slow should be getting one in that position. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
yeah.
I mean, I just don't think anyone on Wet is shooting, and Midas push out A mid. Gets a dink. Spence gets one. If he'll get one back, he made it out. Catch a nade and live his life on A, but two players are pushed up cave. Terry just over here once again lurking. Lasagna and KG looking to push this. KG swings, gets one, traded by Barricade. Slug on the meanwhile catches one mid.
That's a huge kill.
Yeah, have to push out B now. Lasagna in cave in strong position. Then going down. It's 3v3.
Yeah, doable, but again, the op is still alive, and it's going to be very hard to try to draw him out and kill him.
Lasagna getting active on site, gets one. The damage is done. Holy cow gets one. Slug pushes the other. Mason left. Mason versus Lasagna. MP9. The op. Not enough. Misses the shot. Nice, and what a round from Lasagna.
That is a very important round for them. That gives them the confidence. Their first round on the board. And now they do have an op to give to Midas. So that's going to be, like I said before this, like we're going to have to see him now in the op and see what he can do. Maybe it can be that X factor for this team now.
Yeah, like you said, an important round from Wet. I mean, it has come to their half buy to win it, but I think at this point it's just important to stop the bleeding and, you know, get around on board, you know, get everyone, you know, calm down a bit, get those runs back. And I think this is just what you base it off. And like you said, getting the op into Midas' hands is real important. I mean, we'll see how much impact it has.
Yeah, Mason was still able to afford an op, so we're going to be able to see that op versus op here, but oh my god, Pivo
losing the fight and jump up on Cherry, and I mean, important entry. It's early 4v5 for Wet. I mean, it's not just staring at smoke for push, but UPS just slow down off that pick. See if any Wet players get active here or try to get a trade back, but Lasagna tucking. We'll find contact on these two players pushing up. Let's hear both. Midas catches one player off.
There it is.
But Barricade finds Lasagna in mid, in the cave, I mean. Whoops. KG left alone sight. Has to get a
Oh,
kill.
what a kill. Yeah.
Yeah. Important kill found by KG. Keeps numbers up. 2v3 now for UPS. I mean, you have to get bomb down. KG gonna push this. Molly finds one. Kissing in the smoke. KG and Spence next to each other.
Who's gonna turn around? Who's gonna turn around?
I mean, Spence catches Slug off. I mean, walks through smoke. Finds the other. KG's low. Spence 100 HP. KG. Let's play this. Swings.
Oh.
Better damage done. KG has to find his kill. Swings and finds the kill on Spence.
What a clutch.
Oh. I mean, what a play by Spence, honestly. Walking through the smoke.
Yeah, that was... If he ended up clutching that round, Spence, that would have been such a huge, like, I guess, throw from Wet, but KG recovers it, and a very important round again for them to keep their economy up and be able to buy these rifles.
Yeah. I mean, I think we're just trying to get to the game. I mean, finding these picks, Midas catching Mason off mid.
Yeah.
I mean, KG getting the pick side is important, but UPS just looking to speed it up. Flash is going out main. Mac 10's out. Temple player tides, and Pivo's found by Barricade. Now UPS have full sight.
Yeah, 4v5 retake here. Especially with the Mac 10s and the close quarters of A as well.
Yeah, a bit of Spence going through. Molly will chip down. Him Slug looking catch pretty close. Gets the opening. Swing out sight his teammates. Allow you till Barricade holding donut, not able to get one. Holy cow, gets one back for big box. Might expect another, but the bomb is ticking. It has to go down. KG finds Cherry. One player left. Spam going down through smoke. Not able to find anything.
Ooh.
Bomb will be defused. I mean,
yeah, there it is. I'm telling, like, the Midas off. Once he got it, he's getting those important picks now, and a good retake from Wet, and it forces UPS to use their first timeout of the match as they bring it back 5-0 down. Now they're 5-3, getting some good momentum here.
yeah, I mean, it's like you said, just had to stop, you know, the momentum that UPS had in the first 5 rounds. But I mean, it looks a bit scary from the 45 position. I mean,
yeah,
they lose Donut, they lose full sight. But I mean, Slug doing well to just PCT, get the opening pick, and that just opens full sight for them. And I mean, it's just, you know, a shooting game then, and whether just on the winning end.
It was really good. I'm not sure if it's Slug who's the A anchor. It might have been Pivo, but he ran straight to Temple as soon as he saw the contact rush, and that was a very important, like, fallback, because if he would have just taken the fight, he could have lost them the round right there.
I think that is Slug, yeah. I mean, yeah, like you said, I think people should have also gave it up, I mean,
yeah,
that time, but we say that UPS take out past mid. Holy cow, trying to cast off this Donut player. Lasagna finds one in cave. Holy cow, Cherry hunts him down, and Donut lost. And they have full A-site now, once again, really quickly.
Yeah, another retake here from Wet. Let's see if they're going to attempt it.
We might as well get with this off. CT can catch someone through the smoke. Spence is on Tech 9, and I just catches Holy Cow trying to swing. Spence is here, close box. Going to be able to catch him off.
Needs this,
spots him, catches him off. KG catches one more sight. Just Mason left in main, and KG, what a round.
Another really good retake from Wet there, and again, Midas getting that off kill to really open it up for them, and KG and Slug closing it out, and these are very close rounds as well. I mean, UPS are getting the sights now, but it seems like Wet are kind of adjusting to that and making sure that playing for the retake more and winning the retake. Yeah,
I mean, I just don't know why Holy Cow is pushing there. I mean, you have numbers advantage. You have a gun. I mean, Spence's backside with a Tech 9 hiding in the corner. So, yeah. I mean, like, I think you just hold your teammates. You have number advantage, but that's... Oh, but I'm out from KG. Oh, but looks like...
nice nade, though.
Yeah, fast B play. Spence taking heavy damage. Lasagna sight. KG gets one. Barricades another. And, I mean, they open full sight. I mean, what
Another 3v4 retake.
Yeah, I mean, people's already
Evo
up here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Mason, be patient. No, he's in his position, and people find them. 3v3. Can people find another? Give him the fight,
Oh my
and yeah,
God.
Pew gets a second ramp on the other side. Other players found.
Oh my.
Yeah, Slug has spent and retake Warriors on wet side over
Yeah.
here.
I honestly feels a bit like in my match against UPS, first couple of rounds, we were able to get the bomb down, but then we could not hold our post plan. UPS are reversing it there, and yeah, we're just doing really good on the retake. And I mean, the good thing is also is they're getting a kill when they're dying on site, which I mean, it's not like the craziest thing, but at least killing one to bring it to a 3v4 instead of a 3v5 is much more doable usually.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, they have like number advantage every time they get a post plan, and they just want to push up so many different corners. And Slug finds holy cow through the flash mid, and I mean, barricade finds a kill back in cave. So I mean,
He's pretty much opened up though. Yeah.
And KG knife out. I mean, Mason just looks at B, and another should be another 3v4 retake. Barricade finds one on Slug, but by people Midas finds another on B. There's a player lurking here in elbow. People ready. Looks like he's aware.
Yeah, Cherry is going to be very late to this. I mean, if they can kill Spence is kind of delaying it though, they might have different ideas of changing it over to A. And Wet is kind of aware of this.
Yeah, it looks like Wet is quite aware, but I mean, I like this from both sides. I mean, they're both playing together.
Yep.
Like, look, trade each other out, and I mean, Wet especially, they're just holding in their spawn, looking to see someone gets over aggressive, and I mean, I think that's the correct way to play. I mean, UPS play really aggressive and found his positions, but if he goes out B, builds their position, and but we'll gather on B for the retake. Midas throws the molly, burning out Spence for a bit. Swinging with it. M4 catches Spence. I think he knows he's close. She's close.
Oh, the lineup. Oh, that could have been very scary.
I mean, yeah, the double peek from what comes through, like you said, is almost a lineup, but I mean, I think this is like the sixth retake in a row.
Yeah, another retake and another victory for another round on the board for Wet here. And Midas gets his op back, which is very, very good. And we're on the last round of the first half. And from 5-0 down, Wet has turned it around, and they're up 6-5.
Yeah, I mean, 6 rounds in a row for what? I mean, that's a crazy impressive comeback in a half. I mean, 5-0. They looked really lost, but I mean, like you said, just playing together, especially those retakes. I mean, it takes a lot of coordination to do that. So,
yeah,
props to them on getting back into it. But it's like, I guess we're just gonna go quickly into cave again. Lasagna should be here. Spots them. We'll smoke them off, but will they respect this? No, they won't. Holy cow pushes through and catches Lasagna off. Catches the second player off in KG. We'll smoke off short. I will smoke that short. The op just here, but can only shoot through a smoke here.
And guess what? Another retake. 3v5 this time.
Another retake here. I mean, double op holding for the push. Midas, knife out.
Oh,
he's not found. Cherry gets the trade back. People finds Count Cherry, but this lurk through mid activates, and 1v3 now. 4 Slug. And Spencer runs away. I mean, won't give up the kill.
Yeah, this should be UPS's round.
Yeah,
unless Slug can do something crazy, but it doesn't look like as time is ticking down.
Time's ticking. Cleared ramp. First one chip down, and yeah, Mason confirms it. 6-6 half.
Yeah, a good round to get it back there. UPS to stop the 7 rounds in a row, and they end the first half tied at 6-6. And I mean, just overall, good job from Wet at making sure. I mean, look at that 1, 2, 3, 5 diffuses there, which is just insane. And now they get to try to do it to them on T side. But overall, I mean, very good game so far.
Yeah, like said, KG Midas on the top of their team side, and Let's talk about Mason on his side. Holy cow. Doing some work on this map, but I don't know. I think UPS should have had I should have had at least like 9 rounds that half. I mean, they had so many man advantages and they just threw them away quite easily, and it was a little disappointing. But I mean, it just means we get a closer match.
You take away the 5 retakes, it's probably 11-1 here.
Yeah, it's 11-1. But while looking to push up cave, barricade, spots him. Still on site, commits to the site, and can he get one?
Oh my god.
Can get one, but Cherry finds one. He gets 2. Pivo trades it back on to Cow, and it's a 2v3.
Yeah, 2v3. Spence is very low, but they still have the man advantage. Mason is on a flank as well, but they're just going to tuck into the cave here and really just wait for someone to tick on the bomb. Oh,
and
people gets a kill.
Yeah, people catch Spence on transition. So it's a dink found. Mason that does have Fuser. KG shooting. Mason not even looking at him. 20 HP. Does he know his kit? Oh, and what a shot on Mason. And yeah.
Yeah, makes up for the kill he should have got, and he's doing a little bit of a
little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of BM. But yeah, I mean, another man disadvantage from Wet. I mean, they just like activate when they see that they have those players. I don't know.
Yeah, and they get the pistol round, and it's their turn to try to see if they can get another round. And UPS here are just gonna, again, like how Wet did, a little stack on B site, but Wet reads this and they're gonna go the opposite side.
Yeah, I mean, no one here on A to, greet them, say hello, but all 5 players from UPS will come through CT, so we'll see if any kills are given over, but it should just be a farming job for these SmackDowns. Oh, player spotted. People getting one on barricade. Just jiggling this. KG. Holy cow, trying to play backside. Minus gets 1. KG's found. -1 as well, but a 1v3 with this USP is going to be impossible. I mean, 12 HP. Okay. Here's Death coming his way.
Very first life here.
Yeah, and Slug catches Cherry off, and yeah, I mean, confirms. Second round.
Yeah, and Mason going straight for the op. I think he has no armor. He's just straight up bought it, which is we're gonna have to see if he can. I mean, like I said, huge impact on this map with the op. So I don't hate the idea. We're gonna have to see how many picks he can get here with it.
Yeah, no armor op is questionable, but I mean it's Mason, so we'll know he'll do it.
Yeah.
But UPS taking this space down mid. No elbow smoke, interestingly enough. Will be smoked off later on, but UPS going out A fast. I mean, there's no one here for UPS.
Yeah, no one is home, and it's another retake attempt from UPS.
No one home, and I mean, might just play close.
Yeah, this will be the first test to see if Wet are able to hold the retake, as UPS were not able to do it on their T side, so.
Yeah, interesting point is that they don't get donut space or. I mean, Spence finds 1 Slug, straight off, player backside. Temple cut off.
Holy cow!
Slug catches barricade through the molly. Midas packs. Oh, not backside from Big Box. Another, and Mason just. I mean, has this trophy off an op, and we'll just save it.
That was a huge moment for Holy Cow to get a kill, but he somehow just didn't get it, and Mason will walk away with the op, which is very important for them as well. But I mean,
yeah, so like you said, it's not just Holy Cow. I mean, both donut players can't even find the player site, and
yeah,
I mean, it's. I think a good contrast of UPS and Wet is how they play the post plans. I mean, Wet just hold it, and I mean, well, if it's UPS holding that, they would just push through, and like we know, they usually give up the kills and lose the retakes. But it looks like go for a fast replay. Might just gets the trade onto Holy Cow before Spence. First swing out. Redemption's done. gets to one. Cherry finds the kill on the lasagna. 2v4. Slug looking out mid. Catches barricade. 2v3 now. Round slows down. Both web players left here. Cherry Chico spotting this corner. Will he be able to react in time? Just a warning shot.
Ben's in a very good spot.
Oh, pre-fired by KG. What a kill by KG, and equals it out. 2v2.
They don't have the bomb though necessarily. It's he's gonna try to get it. He does get it.
Yeah, we'll get bomb.
Plant will come through.
Down.
Mason's gonna try to nade him.
Yeah, nade will do such a damage. But damage exchange on both sides. KG and Cherry. Cherry on the losing side of that. Both players will be in for what? Still playing through this. He'll walk through it. Catches Mason off. Last player low. And Slug with the wallbang. And what a play by KG.
Yeah, very good play to get into the smoke and then come back out and catch him off guard. And I mean, it's just a big contrast from what UPS was doing. They are able to hold their post plants and are getting the rounds. And UPS need to. I feel like they just need to try something maybe a little bit different to try to catch Wet off guard because it doesn't seem to be working right now.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, Spence in a powerful position, and I mean, doesn't get rewarded for it either.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the players backstage just have to play with him, especially since he has the gun. But
yeah,
yes, we'll see him going out mid, smoking around. Wake up for a rather default round, but I mean, Mason catches Slug off, just trying to push up A main. Look out, finding one. Spence catches.
their team kill.
Catches two, including his teammate. But I mean, it's a 2v4 still. Still Sonya and Elbow and teammate on the other side of that. On B main just took the cubby.
I mean, there you go. Like I said right before the round started, they just need to try something, and they decided to be aggressive this time, UPS, and were rewarded for it. And 2v4 in favor of UPS. We'll see what they try to do, but it looks to be like this is going to be UPS.
I mean, never say never. I mean, I've seen this wet team take some crazy rounds. So we'll see what they're able to do here, but Molly going out. Barricade will be found by Mr. Lasagna in mid. It's down to 2v3. Lasagna looking to get some more impact up in red. Well, his teammate is up B. I mean, gonna fake the bomb plant. Spence catches Lasagna off. KG 1v3.
Try to get the bomb money.
Trying to find the pick before he plants. Spam down. But all players here for UPS now. After the smoke fade, it's gonna be impossible. Goes down and pieces to the off. Yeah. Mason confirms it, and this op finally putting in some work.
Yeah. Good round there from UPS. Like I said, they needed to try something different, and they decided to be aggressive towards B, and they got the kills, and in the end, get the round. And so this could be the start of UPS trying to crawl the way back. It's not over yet, of course, but that was a very important round for them because 11-6 down would have been a little bit rough.
Yeah. I mean, 11-6 down would have been pretty difficult, but so just gotta get one back for PS. I mean, first round in the half.
Yeah. Mason going here into his famous position with the op.
I mean, he did get rewarded for it last round, and I mean, interesting point here for. Well, I thought they don't take mid, but Pivo blind catches off Holy Cow and Cave. Them take the space up A, and it's just Cherry here. Heavy damage done onto him with a nade, but Pivo catches Spence off. What a round by people already. I mean,
yeah, two great opening kills there to force themselves onto the B site, and Cherry here could have another strong position, but KG gets past.
Yeah, KG gets past. Cherry gets 2 kills. Can he get a third? He gets a third onto Lasagna. Has to be the ace for the clutch. The op is holding him. Wait, has a molly for the op. Look at the op.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what a great round what a great round from Pivo, but I mean also from Cherry. What I mean, some crazy 3Ks.
Yeah, that would have been a crazy clutch from Cherry. Would have had the ace, and unfortunately, they don't get the round, and UPS has to use their timeout again. And just Pivo, yeah, two very strong opening kills, especially the one in Cave. I mean, once you get the Cave player, it's the other B player is very hard to hold the site down when you have overwhelming from both Cave and B ramp. So, it's very easy to just accelerate onto the site and take it, and it's exactly what they did. But Cherry had a little bit of magic, made it scary, but got it. Wet got it in the end.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I like to commend, just what playing. I mean, I think they play aggressive when they have to, but I mean, they're just able to get these kills really effortlessly, and they look rather really well put when they're doing that.
Yep.
I mean, they're not even taking mid, but it's the first time they're gonna do it. Going down mid. KG catches spins off into smoke. Barricade has to hold Donut alone. 3 players out mid for Wet. Double molly going out backside. Barricade suck. Nade. He's getting hammered by Util. Can he get one and get his? Midas catches Mason off in main. Barricade has to live here. Low HP. Oh, and Cherry catches people off. I mean, Barricade delays enough time. A 3v3. But what do have A side, but do they know that? I think they do know. I just boosted on top.
Yeah, Cow and Temple is pretty strong position here. They're not looking at him.
Count Temple's plus one.
Him.
Plus one player. Making noise. KG catches the player off. Donut. Midas misses the shot. Holy cow. Lasagna catches the player off and Donut. And Cow gets the kill on Midas, but it's too late at that point. I mean, labored by onto Midas. Should have been fast kill. I don't know.
Yeah, that's a bit of a rough one, especially because Cow, I think if he gets that kill faster, it could have been switched up. But KG got an important kill on the other side, so who knows how that would end up. But match point here for Wet, and a strong performance, especially on UPS's pick.
I mean, they've only gotten one round ever since the first 6 rounds, so looking quite dominant on West side, and I mean, like I said, it's been impressive just the way they're able to play. And Mason holding close A main, ran down by Slug. Barricade alone to hold on, and Baham will go down. 5v4 for Wet. They just gotta hold on to this to confirm the first round. Lasagna, yeah, catches spins off mid. I mean, probably saying, what's he doing there?
Yeah, it's very cheeky from Slug to could have gotten a buy from his teammate as Pivo gets one there. But he opts for the Mac 10. And we'll see if Barricade can do something here.
Holy cow, goes out. Can't find one. Pivo finding second, and Midas confirms it. And yeah, first map UPS. No UPS, first map. What?
Wow. That crazy game from Wet. I mean, 5 of the rounds that UPS got were within the first 5 rounds of the whole map. So crazy that they only got 2 after that in the entire map. And Storm are absolutely insane right now. I mean, getting all the kills. Very cheeky from Slug there. What I was trying to say earlier was could have gotten an AK buy from KJ, who had 6K, but opted for the cheeky little Mac 10 and just rushed into A site and got that initial pick, which is just, it's crazy, especially in a finals game. But I love it. We love to see those little cheeky plays there. But yeah, a very dominant performance, and Wet steals UPS's map pick as the next one will be Nuke, picked by Wet. So UPS are gonna have to start looking into trying to steal the map, unless or it's gonna go to a 2-0 and Wet will win just like that. So yeah, very strong performance from Wet.
I mean, it's like you said, strong performance from Wet. Impressed. I mean, that's their map pick. So, I mean, we gotta see them step up to a different level on Nuke to take it from Wet. So, we'll see when we get into second map.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, like UPS is just gonna have to forget about that map like quickly in order to get their heads right and just focus on Nuke now, because you can't really let a map like that get to your head, especially in the grand finals. So they got to make sure that they collect themselves and just stick to their plan and try to get this map to try to tie it and take it to the third map, which would be Anubis. But
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of crazy to think about. If you forget the first 5 rounds, it just looks like, I mean, what are just like running the show. I mean, it's not even like much competitive. It's I don't know.
yeah, and
Yeah. Go.
I think the crazy thing is that like UPS, a lot of those rounds they could have won, they should have won maybe, especially being post plant a man up. But when you just lose retakes like that, it's just it's not good, especially on the mental. I know how it feels, but yeah, a dominant performance from Wet, and they're gonna look to go into this other map with momentum here.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, Mr. Lasagna putting up like, I think it's like 40 ADR of that map, and his team still like ran away with it.
Yeah,
And I mean, the scary part is that Wet looks so dominant that even in like 3v5s, like you still think that they can win the round.
yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It's such a like realistic belief that you start to wonder, how, like, what UPS can even do to fight against them. But I mean, it's like you said, just gotta reset the mental. I mean, I'm sure some players on UPS Mason are tilted right now. So yeah, like you said, just gotta reset. I mean, it's Nuke. You just gotta be confident in your team, and if you're not, I mean, that's where your team crumbles. So
yeah. And let me just do some quick research here, but I believe this is potentially the first time that UPS goes into the second map down a map. So it's definitely not it's not familiar territory. Throughout the whole playoffs, they've been up a map going into the second map. So they're gonna definitely it's definitely some new feelings. And Wet, I mean, like I said before the game, like they 2-0'd every single one of their opponents, so they are in a more comfortable position. So it is definitely going to be an uphill battle for UPS, but I think that with the right mental, right speech for the guys, and I think there is a way for them to come back and really reset and take this nuke map to Wet.
yeah, I mean, I know I'm just a little scared because that was UPS's 6-0 map. I mean, 100% win rate across the entire season. I mean, that's almost half the season they played on that
Yeah,
map, and it didn't even look like they knew how to play the map. I mean, like you said, I mean, 5 retakes loss on that half is, I don't know. You're gonna be having nightmares about that half, but in I mean,
yeah,
looking on what side. I mean, you stomped them on the second half. I mean, you're going into your probably best map. I'm not gonna lie. So I think Wet's looking rather confident, but I mean, that could be their downfall as well. I mean, they might think that they already got the win in their hands.
yeah. No, yeah, for sure. I think that could be a downfall of them and going into the second map and thinking already that they're gonna win it. But knowing KG and this Wet team, I think they'll have some cool heads and make sure that they calm each other down and make sure to let the boys know like, hey, this series is not over. We still got the second map to try to win. And yeah, I think it was just more surprising to me that at the beginning, like it's just crazy that Wet didn't seem warmed up in the first 5 rounds, which I think is why UPS won, the first 5 rounds. But then after Wet got the first round, they got a couple kills, and they just started warming up, and they just that's very scary if I'm the opposing team, and so yeah, it's going to be very very interesting to see how this second map plays out.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you said, just warming up the first 5 rounds.
Yeah,
I mean, those first 5 rounds weren't even competitive either. I mean, Wet didn't shoot back. I think all the
yeah,
players had like a kill each by the end of the fifth round. So I don't know. interesting change in the half. I mean, like you said, they take the half. I think at some point it's 6-5. So uh, I don't know, man. But I mean, moving over to Nuke, we talk about Mr. Lasagna having like crazy game last match on this map.
Yep. Yeah, he
Go for it.
sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say on Mr. Lasagna that he got a 1.77 rating on the last Nuke map against AVI. So this might be his map, and I'm looking through here. Their first game was on Nuke of the season. They like to play Nuke as well, so it's very scary to see that they're really comfortable on Nuke as well.
Yeah, I mean, UPS did beat H4K on this map. On Nuke, I mean, in
Yes.
not really competitive score either, 13-4. So I mean, they are 50% on the map, 1-1. But I mean, beating H4K isn't really a light, a light thing to do. So, especially since they were 100% before that loss. So, I mean, I wouldn't count my what do you call it? My marbles? My
Yeah.
I forgot the saying, but I mean, I wouldn't take the win like that.
Yeah. No, and
UPS still have something to fight for.
I did say earlier that this is unfamiliar territory for UPS. I mean, they have been. Oh, actually, we're gonna get straight into it here.
Yeah, let's get straight into it. But UPS have been rather competitive on most maps they played. It's not really a weak map for them, but I think it's just like a team effort. And I mean, we'll have to see them step it up on this map, especially. But starting on, he said again.
Yeah, this is actually interesting. Giving Wet the CT side when this map is, historically known to be a more CT sided map. So we'll see how that ends up.
Yeah, Cage catching one with the dualies. Hill getting one. Cage getting a second. And Midas. Last player in hot. Holy cow. And will be found.
Yeah, that is a good start. They're bringing their momentum from Ancient over to Nuke, and a very dominant start here. All players getting a kill except for Slug, who wasn't even a part of the the interactions here. He still didn't die either. So, very good start here, and UPS have some work to do already.
Yeah, UPS some work to do, and it's just gonna look like the UPS safe round here. Just gonna go out. Trying to get some, damage done. And I mean, just gonna be players on Wet holding site.
Yeah, it looks like Mason here is in hot.
Looking to farm some money with this Max 7.
Oh yeah, that's if he gets a couple kills, it's a quick way to get his op on his hands early in this game.
We got one, and we find one.
Try to go down vent, it seems like.
Yeah. Might gets his 2 with the swag 7, and I mean, just farming the money there.
Yeah, he gets the money, and I mean, he probably won't buy an opera now. He's gonna continue with the swag 7, but a 2-0 start here for Wet, and UPS finally gets some rifles here, so we're gonna have to try to see what they can do now.
Yeah, let's see what they can do. And I mean, first gun round, very important. See what they can do. We might just going back on top with the swag 7. Going outside, just trying to get through these crossbows.
Barricade gets the opening kill.
Yeah, record opening kill onto Pivo, so.
And looks like they're down secret here.
Yeah,
Midas Swag 7.
Swag 7 can get one. No, I mean, KG finds one. Slug. I'm back. Then Shades, my Swag 7 coming to play. The Swag 7.
And Midas gets 2 kills.
Kills us. Player is low on spends. And I mean, we'll find the 3K. 4K! What?
Oh my god, Midas is
What?
actually insane.
What?
And
What? Sorry.
they're-
Like, I can't. I didn't catch that on time, but what? A 4K
yeah,
with
that
Midas.
was absolutely crazy from him, and that will be one of the clips of the whole series, I'm sure.
That was actually, dude, that fourth kill with the Swag 7 is actually
Oh, yeah.
insane. I mean,
Absolutely insane, and he just automatically upgrades to his beloved op, and a 3-0 start here for Wet.
yeah, I don't know. If you're at UPS, you gotta be a little disappointed after losing that round. I'm not gonna be honest.
Yeah, that's a tilter for sure.
Yeah, Tilter, honestly, for anyone. I mean,
Yeah.
but Slug now. Oh, Mason catches people off in door. It's like looking to get
Plug is in a
here.
pretty good position here.
Just goes through. Can't decide
not
on one. Yeah, and second kill goes away, but Midas catching a player outside. Kills can't catch one on rotation down. No, that was done, and it's swung by a holy cow. 2v4 now.
And Midas just with his knife out. And a lot of the players on T's are pretty low, so we're gonna see if they look like they're gonna attempt this retake. I mean, after the last map, why wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what to do, but I don't know. I mean, it's Midas. I believe. Flash to go through the door. Spots the player. The player up. Not able to get one. Midas catches the player up top. Spots Mason. Mason playing smartly, runs away, and I think Midas wants to save this. Mason
wants
catch
that
him
off,
off.
though.
No. Yeah, Molly will go out, and yeah, I mean, should probably be able to save this off. But I mean, what a generational fumble from Slug.
Yeah, it was a pretty good position for him to get at least one, maybe even 2 there, but unable to do so, and UPS do get their first round on the board.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's the same thing as Wet last map. I mean, just gotta get around on the board, and start building off that. And
Yeah,
I mean, they do it pretty great. I mean, they'll pick on ramp. I mean, they get a triple onto lasagna, so a great push. But see, it won't make any changes. It looks like Pierce decided to go outside here. Not really anyone to contest this, I think.
yeah, pretty interesting strategy here from I believe that's Lasagna's outside, playing more passive role towards the back, and UPS looking to take this outside space control, which could be pretty influential on the round here.
Yeah, what they're saying the player lower, so they should have that info. But Lasagna catches the player off, unbreakable. Midas is second. People on site. I mean, it's just everyone in just putting in work. People gets a second, and holy cow left. It's 2 kills, so 1v3. We'll walk into the op, and yeah, I mean, Midas hits
Walks
those.
into it.
Yeah. I mean, a team effort in that round. 4-1 now. I mean, UPS have to either force buy or half buy here. At this point, you'll be giving over a 5th round and be 5-1. So, looking a little scary in these first 5 rounds for UPS.
Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, it's a pretty interesting strategy to give Wet on their map pick the CT side, as this map is usually known to be more CT sided. So far, doesn't seem to be working for UPS as Storm lead 4-1 here, and see if they can maybe get an eco round here on the outside.
Yeah, an eco round would be insane for the momentum. And you said they're still not playing many players outside. Just Midas here with the cross. Smokes was out. Catch the player out.
Oh
Smoke's
my
not
God.
enough. Gets a
Oh
second
my
through the
God.
smoke. Can he catch third? No. 3 players make it down lower, but I mean, what a crazy 2K to find through the smoke.
Yeah, Midas right now with the op is just, I mean, with just everything. Swag 7 op, doesn't matter what gun he gets, he'll get some couple of kills here to really get his team in the round.
Yeah, and Mason has to finally kill on to Mr. Lasagna, but I mean, he's just ready. Gets a second on Cherry. Bomb does go down, so at least that, and Mr. Lasagna
Yeah.
puts his paws in them. I don't know. Will be a 5th round for Storm. I mean, it's not much you can do after, you know, losing 2 players through smoke.
Yeah, I mean, the strategy for Wet really is just letting Midas cook on outside of heaven, and it is working as he gets 2 picks there in the previous round and forces UPS to use their first timeout of the match. And just overall, I mean, look at that. Midas is 13-0. Even with the Swag 7, he did not die, which is just unbelievable.
No, he didn't die. He got a 4K with the Swag
Yeah,
7.
he got a 4K instead. And I mean, yeah. And again, Mr. Lasagna, who had a great map last series, is also off to a great start. 6-3, 114 ADR. I mean, the whole team right now is just firing on all cylinders, and UPS are struggling. Like Cherry, 4 ADR is just brutal with no kills. So someone on UPS is going to have to do something magical really to just give the team confidence, but so far Midas is shutting all that down.
I mean, those outside smokes are just not good enough to be able to cross. I mean, they either got to throw them more close together and push through this, like, close to smoke. Because I think these outside plays would work a lot better if they didn't lose players on the way there. I mean, it's been like 3 rounds that they've lost at least 1 player there, so...
And that last round when they tried to cross, I think they used the wrong smokes because they were trying to go down secret fast, but they used the see, now they threw them better this time, and they do have the cross, so now they can just run straight into secret.
Oh, Mason misses a shot, takes heavy damage, but be punished for it too badly. Flash goes out, but giving the peek, I think. It's pre-fire the jiggle, but
Mr. Lasagna, yeah, doing good to jiggle peek him, but the T's are down secret, so they're gonna try to see if they can take B site.
T's are down, so I like this look from UPS a lot better. I mean, they throw the correct smokes, walk down, and I mean, look, you see how much pressure they have now. I mean, the player has to go down. Mr. Lasagna doesn't know if one walked up garage, so he's playing a jiggle angle, and Slug trying to hold his ramp push, but they could be anywhere, honestly. Flash goes on a ramp, and players pushed out. Does he know? People getting a kill on A. Cherry kicks kill to Slug, and Lasagna finds the kill to Mason finally. Pivo gets a kill to Holy Cow, but Holy Cow does kill Midas in that 1 second he has out of mini. So 2v3, but I mean, this is the best chance that UPS has had in a long while.
Yeah, they're gonna try to take the B side here. Cherry got his first kill of the round, which is huge. And they're gonna clear the B side. There is a player here though. KG.
Yeah.
Oh my
and
God.
It's over. Oh, they line up. Bomb goes down. But KG finds the kill to barricade. Pivo swinging out. Cat confirms it onto Cherry, but
yeah, very powerful position from there from KG. Unlucky not to really get 2 kills, but I mean, he still got the 1 and was just able to hold back while his teammates came in and got the kill for him. And another good retake from Wet, and a little bit better from UPS. I will say those smokes, they got down secret. I just think they should have maybe done a little bit something quicker, as the CTs were able to adjust pretty quickly.
yeah, I mean, you said it's probably their best chance they had, and I mean, it was still, what was it, like 3 people left alive? Not 2 people left alive for Wet. So I mean, I don't know. Like you said, I like that look of UPS a lot better when they went down, but I mean, same time, they're just not getting the kills, and the people who are shooting are just not being traded or not really, you know, in the pack together enough. And like you said, might have still 13-0, hasn't died. Oh no, he did die single time. Whoops, 13-1. Yeah, I mean, but still got that 13 ADA. So
took his first death last round, but I mean, at this point, UPS, I think one strong position that they can try pushing is ramp. Cherry did get that kill against Slug, so That could be something that they could try to exploit. We'll see if they do it this round.
Let's see if we can do something else, but I mean, I'm just looking for a different look out of UPS. Like they're gonna go for inner push. Might have missed the first shot. I'm coming from him. Cherry gets picked. Pickle gets two from backside. But Mason trades him out. Slug catches.
Oh, Slug on the op. Double op.
Yeah, I mean, double up running out. This is running out of heaven. Damage onto Mason. Mason has to get a 1v3 here. KG behind him and Slug with the op. I mean, the op just putting in work on every player. I mean,
yeah. Slug ops over at ramp, and I did say that UPS could have targeted him, and they sent one player, and it's just unsuccessful. And now UPS another tactical timeout, and they're only gonna have one remaining throughout the whole map, and so it's I feel like they're probably just struggling right now and just trying to keep their heads together. Their economy right now is also pretty shot, and just I mean, Wet is just really on top of the moon right now and doing really good. Their economy's great, and they're looking to get more rounds here.
yeah, I mean, you said you're feeling good on what? I mean, everyone's shooting. I mean, you got double ops. I mean,
Yeah.
you got people backside getting like a 2K on that round, which is insane. I mean, everyone's just feeling it. I mean, UPS just on the other side. It's 7-1, and you're force buying, so it's looking a little grim over here.
Slug again.
Slug with the op finds one. Mr. Lasagna gets his, and Midas
Oh my God.
gets killed. Barricade gets a second onto holy cow, and it's just Spence left alive. It's been 20 seconds.
This double op, man. I'm pretty sure that was four or three kills from the op, from Slug and Midas combined. So it's just Pivo just kind of dancing around with his food right now.
Yep. He was
Might get the grenade kill.
Comes on Spence, and Spence has to find the kill here, but I mean, it's a 1v4 and he can do damage to Pivo, so it's A1 now for.
Yeah, I mean, this team is just honestly one of the best teams I've seen so far, like in the whole contenders year. I have never really watched Wet, so seeing them really just in their bag right now, just absolutely dominating UPS.
Yeah, I mean, it's looking absolutely dominant here. I mean, Wet just look hot on all gears, and UPS just lacking. I mean, lacking everything. Doesn't even look like they have a attempt here. It's Slug pushes up and almost gets given the free kill, but it's the shot. But they're not scared to push up ramp. But I mean, we're passing around from PS here. I mean, been pretty rare these past few rounds. But Spence does get down. KG is here.
Yeah.
And I mean, holy cow, trying to go up mini, gets cut off. Pivo, plus one player, gets one, can't get the second. Trade back. And Barricade finding second kill into Slug. Ramp opened up. Spence catches KG off and lowers. So, man advantage for the first time found for UPS. So, Lion Midas. I mean, these are both like boss players. I don't know. Like, these aren't any easy pickings whatsoever. And Mr. Lion gets one, gets two. Mason misses a shot, and I mean, you can't miss those. And last player Spence coming from lower. Does he know? Does Lion get to know? Spence catches him off. 1v1. Midas plus 5-7. He knows that he's low. Swings out and confirms the round.
Another Midas clutch, and that round looked like it could have gone UPS's way, but again, like you said, Midas and Mr. Lasagna are probably the two players on Wet right now that you want to be in a clutch situation, and they end up getting it done. And again, they're going for the double op, and just at this point, they're just fooling around, trying something new, and it's working out. 9-1 to Storm.
Yeah, 9-1 to Storm, and I mean, it's just important kills that you can't miss, especially with Mason with that off. I mean, has to get that kill. I think that round's there, so he gets that kill onto him. It's 2v1, so I mean,
Yeah, and what's crazy right now is like KG's a bottom fragger, and Pivo has really stepped it up this game, which is like, as I said before we started, like Wet, any player can really just step up and frag out, and that's exactly what they're doing right now.
yeah. See, this off, pushing up. This line gets one, gets two. I don't know how. And Mason goes out. Squeaky catches KG off. But as long as he's staying alive. This player going back main. Pivo gets cut off by Mason. Holy cow, catches Pivo.
Both of the ops alive, by the way.
Yeah, last two alive are ops. But we know how dangerous they are. Midas fails with the op and 1v3. This could be a second round for UPS. Look, has the op. Has to get the opening here.
Yep.
But now, the player's right in his vision. He's getting wrapped. Gets wrapped. Yeah, and Mason confirms the round, but I mean, a bit of not really a fumble. I mean, Wet try to get the space up lobby, and UPS did great to just crunch them out.
Yeah, it was just a bit of a. I think that was just one of those rounds where Wet. I mean, right now they're feeling very confident, so they got some of the opening picks, and just kind of bummed it into lobby, where I feel like maybe they could have just chilled out and take it back a bit, but not bad so far. Still 9-2. UPS still have a lot to do to come back into this game as we enter the final round of the first half.
Yeah, I mean, they need any round they can get, so this third round would be really important. It's a lot easier to come back from a 9-3 than a 10-2. 10-2. Whoops. So
yeah,
let's see, but I mean, I really enjoyed this a little bit slower play from UPS, throwing outside smokes, looking through. But
yeah, Cow and Spen's down here in secret already.
Yeah, well, last time Spence caught off KG, so I mean, if KG falls here, that's B-side open, and it just throws PS plants into the bin.
The molly.
Yeah, great molly from KG, but Slug playing a one and done angle here. I mean,
yeah,
Barricade will be. Does he hear the molly? Yeah, he hears the molly. Swings out, catches one on Barricade and lives. KG catches off Spence, traded off by Holy Cow. Slug still alive on site here. Here's him going down ramp. Slug low HP. Just a delay, but will they check him? Holy Cow, aware, mollied out, and I mean, greatly done by UPS to bring it back to 3v3. Hey, Mason catches Lasagna off through the smoke, and man advantage now for UPS. Player playing into smoke. Evo reveals position with the nade. The backside, Cherry found.
Mason behind him though.
Mason behind, yeah. The op finds Pivo. Midas 1v2.
I mean, if he clutches this,
to do it. Oh, Mason misses the shot, but it's so little time. It's the second shot. Yeah, and Holy Cow confirms it. And I mean, not the best half for UPS, but I mean, it's a great way to end it. You get 2 rounds in a row. It's 9-3.
Yeah, for sure. That's a better start or better end to the half for sure after getting pummeled there. But yeah, I mean, they're just gonna have to try to get the pistol in the second half, and yeah, I mean, right now they just really have to just keep their heads together and make sure they're not, I'm sure in a lot of those rounds they were a bit tilted and got to their heads, but second half, new half, let's see what they can do. And they are on I feel like the stronger side of the map, the CT side, so let's see what Wet has to do here on T, though.
It's important round here from UPS. If you lose round, it's going to be, I don't know, not impossible, but it's going to be a lot harder than winning this round. But we'll see what they will do. Spence getting one, but I mean, he overpeaks. Gets hit instantly by Slug. Barricade left alone on site now. But White gain all the space up ramp, even up hell.
Yeah, I really.
Hello? It's like not scared. I mean, the confidence in him to just do this, and KG keeps the side player off. Makes sense to get one here. KG with a double kill. Slug gets the kill to holy cow, and I mean, it's looking grim.
That was a very, very good round from Wet. I mean, you know, a lot of the times you get the opening pick on ramp and, you know, you just think to just go down into B, but they slowed it down and they took hell control. And, I mean, very, very good call there from Lasagna to just get the guys back up till A as, you know, some of the UPS guys were already trying to rotate over towards B. So very, very good round there, and they get the pistol.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, Spence gets the first pick, and he just over peaks. I just think you play for your player that's down ramp and play numbers, but that's said, just a great crunch from Storm. I mean, Slug, especially getting all the space of heaven, is actually insane.
Yeah. I mean, Spence gave up all that position to hell. If he would have just backed up, it probably does force Wet to go down towards ramp, but dying there.
Yeah, but they force up now. Slugging the entry. Mason onto Midas, gets a second. Pushes up. Trying to catch him off. Pivo gets killed Cherry, but barricade from heaven. He's killed, but Mason a third into the round. What a round from Mason. Wow. I mean, Mason gets 2 from Squeaky and lives enough to get a third from Hut.
Yeah, that was a pretty good move from Mason, just to like kind of just rush towards the lobby, as Slug was just so focused on him, he forgot to really clear the other side of the A site there and end up getting punished. Is Bomb in the spawn?
Bomb might be in spawn. Pivo, he's on suspense. Mason half HP. And Pivo!
Oh my. That is a tough round to lose for UPS. I mean, like, I thought the round was over at that point. Like, this is crazy, and they just give him the 1v1s essentially. And Pivo, I mean, like I said earlier, one of the players who just comes up big at some point, and he is coming up big in this game, and that is such a crucial round for them, and just such like a low round for UPS. Like at that point, you're just nothing's working out for you.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I know Mason will be killed after that round. I mean, it's rough to lose that, but
yeah.
We'll go for a fast ramp play here. It's running out a barricade. Barricade gets one, luckily, but got an upgrade found from Lasagna. 4v4 retake should be, and player single tries to catch someone off, and Cherry does find Midas, but traded off by KG with the nade. Lasagna catches Spence with his upgraded gun, and man advantage for Storm for round, and holy cow gets one. Trade off, but Mason finds to kill. Knows where KG is. Swings out. KG with the last kill, and it's match series point for Wet.
Wow. Match point for Storm, and I mean, unbelievable. I mean, that was again just another like yeah, UPS's morale is just so down, and like there's just nothing you can do. This Wet team is just so good, and they're just overrunning them everywhere, and UPS will take their last time out of the match to just really try to dig deep here, but they're gonna have to dig really, really deep, as they're down 9 rounds here, and they need 9 in a row to take it to overtime. But as Wet are just so dominant right now.
Yeah, I mean, just looking insane from Wet right now. I mean, I don't know. If I'm UPS, it's gotta start. I think they gotta get like a round where someone just goes insane and hypes the players up, because I mean, Cherry's 3-15, Spence is 6-14, RK 7-14. The only positive one is Mason, so he said just gotta get the team going a little bit, especially being down 3-12 on championship point.
The MP9s here, see what they can do.
Berkey gets 2 and ramp, But I mean, two more found the other way into 2v2. Equalized on both sides. Holy cow, trying to push through this. Not even looking at him. People have HP. Mollied off. Hit it off, but chip damage really done. Holy cow, gets killing people. KG has to get both killed here. Doesn't take much for it, but double mollied off.
Another clutch situation here.
Clutch situation. Bomb is down. Ram, so another molly going his way.
Yeah,
But,
UPS just have util to throw here, so they're just gonna use it all to just delay KG even more. Still got a good amount of time, but he's gonna need a very good opening kill here. But UPS should just make sure they're crossed, and they do. And so there is a round for UPS.
Yeah, I mean, at that point you need to get around to start going, and I mean it is match point, so it's a fourth round found. But is it too little, too late at this point? I don't know. I mean, it's gonna take 8 rounds in a row to even get a chance to see Anubis. So we'll see. You know, Cherry wake up here. Spends surprisingly on a force by for wet, which is kind of which is really funny to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
They
like
really
this
just want to end it.
early on. But I mean, I don't really like this from what I mean, force buying into the round. I mean, I guess if you win you win, right? But
Yeah.
I think it just gives them a better chance to get momentum going, right? I mean,
Yeah,
especially
I mean,
if you lose the force, and then you got to go save. And at that point, it's 6-12, and it looks a lot more winnable. Lasagna finds Counter Cherry on site. Let's find the other. Minus this big damage suspense in garage. And back player side player found by KG with a Tech 9. Spends has to kill onto Midas in Unbreakable. 2v3 now. Lasagna looking to get active. Spends important second kill found. KG 19 HP. We went for the bugs, but spends a great 3k. Yeah, I mean, you said it looked really scary from KG finding the side player off with Tech 9.
Yeah, I mean, some pretty good kills there to, I mean, UPS's economy isn't totally okay after that. I mean, they're still going to be able to buy, but, yeah, but like you said, I mean, I don't know if I like the force buy. They're going to have to save this round. Most likely, it's going to be harder to get this round, and then at that point, like, UPS could feel a little bit more confident to get even more rounds on the board.
No, yeah, I mean, I think you just gotta, you know, even though you're up so much, you just gotta play it safe a bit, and
yeah,
they go for a side push. I mean, 2 kills found by KG on site, and I mean, 2 kills are given to Web, but it's just a cleanup after that point, and it's 6-12 now. Like I said, I mean, 6-12 looks a lot better than 4-12 or, you know, 3-12.
yeah. And just real quick for the viewers at home, the audio will fix itself. It's just uncontrollable things right now, but don't worry, it will fix itself, and just bear with us, please.
Don't worry, we're hearing the same audio as you guys. But first, you know, buy round for what in a good while. I mean, 5 AKs. Outside smoke's found and spends a crazy first kill find onto Pivo through the smoke, and that's what you need it for UPS. You gotta start these rounds off. Takes this fight. I mean, Spence is insane to even take that. I mean, if it's match point, I won't even take that fight, honestly, but I'm glad to see that UPS still have the confidence to, you know, keep fighting these. It spots the player going up red too. Wet Oh, man down. Stall now. Cherry kill onto Midas. Important kills found on honestly the weakest players on EPS so far. Slug with an entry onto barricade up ramp. Mason holding the rotate down. Spencer aware. This player's still red. Looks like he is.
A great little play here, but KG should hear him. And
KG knife out. Yeah, 4v2 now.
One.
Cherry on site finds one. Last player here. Lasagna gets one, but chased through the smoke by Cow, and 7-12 now.
Yeah, as you said earlier, like that one force round that Wet did, I don't know if it was the best scenario, as UPS now have what was that, 4 rounds in a row here, and I'm sure they have some confidence to them now, and you know they can try to make a go at this comeback here, but still 5 rounds to go to tie it up and take it to overtime. Wet just only need 1, and Midas pulling out the shotgun again, the Nova. Let's see if he can do something magical again with that.
Yeah, I mean 7-12 now. Another force fight for Storm. And the important part about it is there's momentum now for UPS. So we'll see how much they're able to do, but it just takes one opening, one magical round from any player on Storm, and the map is done. So it's, you know, every round, every kill matters. See what they do here. I mean, Midas, the shotgun warrior, got the Nova on him.
Yeah, I would really love to see if he can get 1 or 2 kills here just for my own amusement.
Yeah, I mean, just one.
Yeah, just give us 1. And they pop onto the A site.
Trey finds 1. Holy Cow finds 2 by sight.
Midas sneaks into mini while Spence comes out of mini.
Spence looking to hold on to this.
Nova.
Out the Nova. Mason finds skill to Midas.
AG one four scenario with Mac 10. Can't really do much. As barricade. Yeah.
8-12 now. I mean, you said from 4-12 to 8-12, it's looking, I don't know, a lot scarier. It's another buy round for what? And if they lose round, I'm gonna get worried. Honestly, it's gonna be a fourth round after this one. So I think this is probably one of the important rounds. This is a round where you still have the momentum, I guess, somewhat on Wet side. You still have a 4-round lead. You need to close it out now.
Yeah. Yeah, I think just Wet. I mean, this is like their first full buy round, so they definitely could close it out here. And I think they just have to, I mean, just do what they were doing before. Just get an opening pick, but Spence will get the opening pick on Pivo.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Spence once again. I mean, outside is an actual demon. I mean, if you're Pivo, you're tilted at this point. This guy is just shooting you through a smoke every single round.
Yeah.
And Mason slips and falls from heaven. Takes a bit of damage outside now.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look at UPS's scoreline, like they have a much better. They all have a good amount of kills now, so the confidence is probably very up for them now. And we're gonna try to see what they can do. Slug here been going up ramp a lot, getting opening kill at one point, but let's see if they can get Barricade out of this position here, as they do force him down.
Yeah, Barricade mollied off. Play back. Spence getting an important kill on KG outside, a second lurker, but it's Spence is getting heated up. 30 seconds left. They only got ramp space, can go hell, but time is ticking. They have to do something here.
Yeah, it looks like they're gonna go up through heaven here, and Slug doesn't really care about making noise. We'll get the opening kill.
A second kill found by Midas.
Oh, Spence is very low. Mason with the op gets naded out as well. More damage taken. Barricade is on a good flank here, And we're gonna try to see if they. I think they did hear him. Looks like they will molly him off. And he's gonna wait it out and spends. I mean, the lowest player, 6 health. I mean, if he can get a kill, that would be amazing to try to get his team onto the site. But Mr. Lasagna, 1v2 here against Barricade gets a kill, and it's up to Midas, the clutch king. Can he do it?
Nice. Yeah, one, and Mason with a great count to Midas. And oh my god, it gets insanely scary at that point where they find the double entry onto site and almost a third onto Spence.
Yeah, a little bit of a reverse from UPS being able to retake the site this time. Wet, not being able to hold it. I think just that heaven gap. Maybe one of the players should have just stayed heaven. I feel like instead of I think they all decided to drop down, which was I think the reason why they lost that round.
Yeah, I mean, at this point, I think yeah, we are on full Osborne, and they can just force up this round as well. And Spence, important outside player, pushing through. What can he do? Spence a player pushing through, but Midas gets opening into Cherry.
Oh, they
Spence,
don't.
important kill. Get a second. Found by the Marshmallow player, and Minimatch just found for what here? It's 9-12. It's the first time, you know, UPS have been tested this hardly in I think in a good 6 rounds.
Yeah, right there, Spence. I mean, if he gets the second kill, I think it really swings into UPS's favor. But a 4v3, I mean, Wet haven't gotten spade. Mason, yeah, he will get the kill here. So it is a 3v3, and I think UPS are in a pretty good position here now. As Wet are going to try to see where they're going to go. Pivo, it looks like he is down towards Secret, though. And it looks like it's going to be the wrong cause. They're going to converge onto A site where there's 2 UPS players waiting for him.
Yeah, Mason the second kill. Holy Cow gets an important kill onto Midas, and just player left. And important round from Holy Cow. It's 10-12 now. I'm sweating. I'm sweating, EQZ.
Yeah, I think if I'm Wet, I'm also sweating. I think they should probably save for last. I think, or light buy here, as they do have the full loss bonus. So they do take a timeout, and they just gotta. I feel like they could have maybe taken the timeout a little bit earlier. I think maybe after the 3rd or 4th round that UPS got, I think Wet could have taken the timeout and really just collect themselves and just Lasagna just tell his guys, hey, like, let's get it together real quick. It's just one round that we need. Okay, no worries. So yeah, and now they're gonna have to take their time out a little bit late, and they are gonna do a light buy here. Tech 9s, 1 Mac 10, a smoke, 2 smokes and a flash is all they've got for util. They do have a nade as well. Oh no, he sold it back. So pretty much saving for last, but this would be the round where you can really just spoil UPS and finish it off here.
Yeah, I half buy for Wet. It's UPS have full momentum, honestly, at this point. It's 10-12. It's 10-12. I mean, the scoreline says otherwise, but I mean, we all know UPS are on a heater right now. Just gotta get this round, the next one after, and we're in overtime. It's anyone's game. So just gotta hold on. If you're
Looks like they
a
might
UPS
go
fan.
into a mini push here.
Doing a mini push.
Overwhelm them.
Yeah, Trey gets 1. Spence gets 3 through the smoke. Oh my gosh. Cal gets put down by Slug, but it's a 1v3 for Slug. Have HP and Barricade. But what a round from Spence. Oh my.
Yeah, that could have been very scary, especially they ended up getting, I think it was Cherry there. They ended up overwhelming him and killing him. And Spence just in a great position to really trade him out and get 3 kills.
Yeah, I mean, a huge round. I mean, that player's overwhelmed. If the side player dies, it's going to be a retake for the full fighters. But
Yeah.
important round, 11-12, last round of the game. It's making a break here for UPS. You fought all the way back from 3-12, I believe, 4-12. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
it's definitely a much needed round for UPS to take it over overtime. And I think if they do reach overtime, I mean, it completely resets. But Wet here, I feel like they just gotta try to get the opening pick, as they haven't really been getting that. And so if they're able to, they can really swing it into their favor.
Yeah. Going for a slow outside play on wet side. Midas getting the opening pick on Spence. So that's the
There it
first
is.
time they've ever found that. So 4v5 now. Got full outside space on wet side. If you're UPS, I mean, you just gotta not crumble off that. It's okay. You lost a player. Just hold it down. I mean, you got the momentum. Just hold down. These players will push you.
Yeah, if Wet ends up taking this and winning it, I mean, it seems like Spence was really that X factor outside because they finally get him, and it seems like Wet is really in favor here. But they're gonna walk into barricade and see if they can maybe do the same ollie they did last time to try to force him down. But People is actually already down here into secret, and I don't think barricade heard that. He
Mason
didn't,
gets
and
one.
I think People's gonna get it.
People finds barricade. Mason trying to get one back. Not able to get the kill. Get a second try, but not enough. And it's a 3v4 now. Bomb will go down on B, and it's gonna be a retake for UPS to be able to bring it to overtime. Midas.
Oh, Midas.
Think down. Cal.
4v2 retake. It's do or die here for UPS.
Mason gotta fight for this championship. Has the op. Gets the kill. The People important kill here. 2v3. Time is ticking. Bomb is planted.
Op versus op here. Who wins this?
I was op.
Mason
Mason
does.
gets his. Cherry. They're gonna get his.
Oh my God.
Mason. Please stagger him.
Oh my.
And it comes out to the last round. And
very scary.
That's gotta be disappointing for UPS. I mean, at least you can say you fought to the nail to bring it back, but I mean, it's just gotta suck to lose in that fashion.
Yeah, I mean, congratulations to Contender Storm Wet for taking it to only 2 maps, winning it. For UPS, I mean, that's gotta feel very bad, especially you're almost there to take them to overtime in the last round of regulation, and you just couldn't do it, and they unfortunately fall short and will go down as the finalists of this series. But Wet, the champions of Contender, and the UPS Contender curse continues, and Wet have now secured their I believe their 3rd Contender trophy as a franchise. So congratulations to them. A well fought overall season from very good season from Wet and from both teams as well. But no doubt, I think Wet were just the much better team in this series.
Yeah, I mean, what the much better team? I think it should have ended a good bit ago, but I
Yeah.
mean, I think Wet are just a team for the people. They want some some content, so they throw a bit. But yeah, I mean, Wet played great. First map actually insane comeback from that first half, and I mean, same thing on Nuke. That first half was it's just great to watch. I mean, they do fumble a bit on the second half, but they close it out and they're your champions. I mean, they win for a reason. So I mean, congrats to Contender Wet team.
Yeah. Congratulations to them. After I mean, like I said, all the teams they went through were pretty good, and they just really showed out today. I think the ancient game was just a very strong point for them to just set the tone of the finals, and then Nuke. I mean, I think it was a 12-4 at one point, and UPS there with the almost comeback, but could not do it. And yeah, and then let's see if maybe we can potentially get an interview here or so from
Yes.
from the champions.
Yeah, we're gonna see if he can get some chit chat with these champions. I mean, going to ask them important questions. If they got picked to throw, how they feel. But I mean, honestly, I mean, props to both teams. Although PS fumble first map, they put on a great second game for us. Second half was they got me excited for the comeback,
Yeah.
even though it was false hope. But
I would have loved to see it go to map 3. I think it could have been. I mean, in every final you watch as a neutral, like you want to see it go the distance, But Wet just shutting that down, and taking us only to 2 maps to complete this champion run. And yeah, I mean, props to UPS for, trying to come back and stuff, but yeah, just overall very good showing from them. And looks like we are going to get Mr. Lasagna in here.
Ooh.
If I can, since I have admin perms now, I can drag him.
All right, Mr. Big
And
Admin. Oh, hello,
and there he
hello.
is.
Oh,
Hello.
hello, Mr. Lasagna.
Hello,
Oh, that
Mr.
was it.
Lasagna. Congratulations on winning the season 16 contender finals. Just off the bat, how do you feel right now?
I'm still shaking. That our T side nuke was so fucking hard, but it took us all 24, but we pulled it out in the end.
Yeah, I want to ask about like the whole T side and when UPS wanted to, we're kind of coming back there. Like, how were you trying to rally the troops back into their, getting in their heads and making sure that you guys don't, fall mentally?
Yeah, so I was momentum calling for the first half of the half, and it was going pretty well.
Yeah.
We ran into a meat grinder with their SMGs on our first series point, and then we had to eventually stop forcing and slow it down, and that's when we ran into trouble. Spence was giving me absolute headaches outside, just destroying our attempts to get one down secret, and the rounds were kind of deteriorating from there. It took a total team effort, I would say, to adjust. I want to shout out my team for picking me up there when I was rapidly running out of ideas.
Yeah.
But yeah, we killed Spence that last round. That allowed us to set up our ramp take, and we had Pivo down there as well, and we were able to finish B strong.
Yeah, I mean, said it was a close second half, but I mean, looking back on the first map, I mean, you guys also had a sort of comeback. I mean, after losing 5 rounds in a row, that first map on Ancient, and then just coming back, winning 6 in a row, and then I honestly just blasting them on the second half. I mean, how'd you guys manage to do that?
I just want to shout out my team. I feel like our mental was unbreakable tonight. Down 5-0, losing however many rounds in a row on T-side nuke. But yeah, we had a couple really clutch retakes on Ancient that just started giving us momentum, and we just kept building momentum. My team really picked me up on Ancient. I did not play well. I was getting absolutely destroyed by all of them, I want to say, but I'll give a shout out to Holy Cow in particular, just killing me over and over again in cave. But yeah, it became at a certain point, I just didn't even become nervous when the bomb went down because I knew we'd have a really good shot at retakes. I feel like our util was on point. We were super coordinated, and that allowed us to carry momentum into the T side. And yeah, a lot of momentum calling on T side as well. I think we were able to kind of abuse their A. It's not a map that we have played together very much at all. We played it for the first time versus DB in playoffs, and we kind of just tried to build on that as best as we can. We knew it was going to be hard, but we pulled it out.
Yeah, I mean, UPS, I mean, that's probably been their strongest map all season. So the fact that you guys were able to just, I mean, you guys were down 5-0, but then you guys were just able to just completely take over the game. The rest after that, I mean, is very impressive. And you have any more questions for him, Little Puppy, or?
Yeah, I mean, people want to know how's the team chemistry with Slug on the team. It's a big
really
unknown.
good. I knew that Slug was someone I wanted to target in the off season from pugging with him a lot. And yeah, he's been an incredible teammate. probably the hardest worker on the team in terms of prep, and we would not be here without him. So nothing but love and respect to Slug. Also want to shout out KG, who came up huge on Ancient for us, Pivo, Midas. I know probably at times we've seemed like a one-trick pony with the MVP of our hearts anyway, Midas carrying it with the op, but I truly feel like any one of us could pop off on any given map, and that's what made us such a formidable opponent for everyone else. And shout out to Thonks, shout out Cammy. Couldn't have done it without their leadership as well.
Yeah. Well, thank you for interviewing with us. Congratulations, and I'm sure you want to maybe go celebrate with your teammates or with other people. So we'll let you go here. But once again, congratulations, Mr. Lasagna and Storm of Contender Season 16 champions.
Congrats.
Thank you, guys, and thanks for the streams.
Of
Yep,
course.
no problem.
GG's.
Well,
So there
GG.
you have it, folks. Yeah, we
I mean,
they're IGL on Storm, current champions right now. They just won against UPS. Very, very good showing from them. And as you heard, I mean, as I said before the matches as well, like he said, everyone thought they were a one-trick pony with Midas, but they time and time again they've proven that any one of their players can pop off and really have themselves a game. And I think in this series especially, they really proved it with players as KG and Pivo and even Lasagna there on Nuke at one point, and Slug as well. Just overall a very good team and yeah, a very good series for them.
Yeah, I think the summary is FA Kings up. I mean, I think that's it for me.
Yeah, so we'll go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you everyone for watching. If you're new around here, check us out at discord.gg/CSC for more CSC events and
Also, Shumei is still going. The elite players are playing still for their grand final. So, I mean, they're on map 3. They're on map 3. I mean, if you want some more intense gameplay, Slug, and that'll be it.
Over there on the A stream, go check it out at CS Confederation Elite Grand Finals, Gloop Troop versus Eagles. Potential map 3 in Big Slime. They're potentially getting their first ever trophy as a franchise, which would be crazy. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, head over to twitch.tv/CS Confederation.
More streams coming next season. Thank you. Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Full of gray in reverie, and I can burn it brighter than the sun. I have a golden gun inside of me. Don't box me in, don't, or I'll leave. I'd rather be a dreamer, I'd rather be free, I'd rather be a leader, I'd rather be a queen, I'd rather be a singer in a trashy cover band. I'd rather be a closer, I'd rather be clean, I'd rather be a poser in a magazine, I'd rather be pretty much anything else.